Okay, so ito yung bali yung screen yung PDF file to, no? Ito yung lecture ni Sir Jerwin before. Okay? So punta tayo dito sa yung synchronous na isa. Okay? So ang dinidiscuss dito is yung event relations, no? So ito yung sinabi ko kanina, yung about union. So a union of two events A and B is the event that A and B or both occur when the experiment is performed. Okay? Next, pag intersection, ito. So, kapag sinabing mutually exclusive sila, itatest mo lang yung probability nung A and B. Kapag na-equal siya sa 0, mutually exclusive siya. So, ano yung ibang definition kapag mutually exclusive ang pinag-uusapan? So, pag mutually exclusive, wait lang. Okay, sa pag mutually exclusive yung event, hindi pwedeng mangyari yung two events on the same trial, no? So, hindi siya pwedeng, on a single event, hindi siya pwedeng mangyari. So, later mag-example tayo regarding mutually exclusive. Then, complement. So, ito yung pangatlo na set operation. So, consists of all outcomes of the experiment that do not result in the event of A. So, pag kinuha yung complement of A, basta lahat ng nasa sample space except yung lahat na nasa loob ng A. Yan. So, ito yung example na ginawa niya. So, pwede pang sulat dito. Okay, so sabi, select a student from the classroom, record his or her hair color and gender. Okay, so ito yung mga conditions. So si A, student has brown hair. Si B, student is female. Si C, student is male. So, ano yung relationship daw nung between events B and C? So, nakalagay dito, relationship ng events B and C. So, si B at si C is gender ng tao, no? So, para makuha yung relationship nila, pag kinuha mo yung, nabawa meron kang sample space, no? Ay. Hindi ata gumagana to, parang katulad ng pen to. Okay? So, ito halimbawa yung sample space natin. Tapos, alam natin so, paano ba explain na mas maayos to? So, yung complement ni C, so si male, complement ng male is female, no? So, kaya nakalagay dito, B is equals to complement na C. Okay? So, kung ba sample space mo, female and male lang, so pag kukunin mo yung complement ni male, female yung sagot. So, yun yung sinabi ditong relationship ng B and C. Okay? So, pag kinuha yung A complement natin, so sabi, lahat daw yun ng may student has brown hair. So, ibig sabihin, yung complement niya is yung lahat ng hindi brown ang buhok. Okay? Tapos pag sinabing B and C, okay, intersection ng B and C. So, hindi pwedeng mag-intersect yung dalawa kasi si B is lahat female, si C is lahat male. So, wala silang common na element, no? Kaya null yung sagot dito, no? Kung nakita nyo, kaya null yung value o 0. Nandito, B intersection of C. So, ibig sabihin, yung student is either female or male. Okay? O nag-union tayo. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pinapertain siya sa lahat ng student o yung sa sample space natin. Okay? Next, ito yung calculating yung probabilities ng unions and complements. So, may special rule na sinasabi. So, yung additive rule for unions. So, for any two events, A and B, the probability of their union is Probability of A, probability of B, minus probability of A and B. So, bakit naging ganyan? So, i-explain ko sa pad. Wait lang. Okay? Okay. So, yung nakalagay sa kanya, pag additive daw, so, additive rule, so, we have yung formula niya is ang A union of B is equals to P of A plus P of B minus P of A and B. Okay? So, bakit kaya naging ganyan yung solution, yung ano niya? Yung pinaka-formula niya. Okay? So, kung i-analyze natin yung figure, di ba ito yung A and B. So, probability yung union of A and B. So, ibig sabihin lahat ng elements natin yung pinag-uusapan natin. Ngayon, kung yung first term natin ang gagamitin natin, P of A, so pertaining siya dun sa buong probability na to. No? Okay? Tapos P of B, yun yung probability nitong kabila. No? So, bakit may term na ganito? A and B. Kasi nagkameron ng Nagkameron ng dito, na doble yung count dito ng elements natin dito sa intersection. No? So, kaya kailangan natin i-minus yun. Kasi di ba kanina doon sa figure natin, ang P and B natin is itong nasa loob na to. Okay? Yung common term sa kanila. Okay? So, kaya nagkameron nung term na to sa formulang to. Okay? So, yun yung nakalagay dun sa mismong lecture ni sir. Bakit yun ang formula? So, next, i-apply natin sa example. So, yung example niya, suppose that there were 120 students. So, isulat ko na lang yung para hindi na pumalik ng screen. So, meron tayong 120 students. Okay? And classified siya as follows. So, meron tayong male, meron tayong female, okay, so meron tayong brown tsaka not brown. Okay, so we have may 20, may 40, may 30, tsaka may 30. Okay. So, ang tanong, ano yung probability? Halimbawa, probability na siya ay merong brown hair. Okay? So, ilan ba yung total na student natin? 120. Yung probability natin is probability na brown. Kita niyo ba yung screen ko pala? Mamaya hindi niyo kita eh.
Kita po.
Okay? So, ano yung probability na brown siya? So, ilan yung brown na ang buhok ng student natin?
50.
So, 50 yung may brown na buhok. Tapos, yung total numbers of student natin is? 120. Okay? So, ito yung probability niya. Or, ilan to? So, 41.67% sa kanya ang may brown ang buhok. Okay? Next question. Ano yung probability na siya ay female? So, probability na siya ay female. So, ilan ang female?
60 po.
Okay, 60. Then total number natin is 120. So, ibig sabihin may 50% na chance. So, para doon sa knowledge ng iba, saan nakukuha yung mga values na yun? So, yung brown, iba sa unang tanong, brown yung hinahanap. Pupunta kayo dito sa brown na table, no? So, hindi naman specify kung siya ay male or female. Basta brown ang buhok. So, yung total number ng brown, so kukunin mo yung total nito, no? So, ito ay 50. So, kunin mo na din yung total nitong not brown. Baka magamit mo. Then, kunin mo din yung total ng male. Male ay 60. Total ng female ay 60 din. Okay? So, kaya nung meron ng question na ilan naman yung probability na female siya, so 60 over 120 kasi yung total mo dito is 60. Okay? So, next is, ano naman yung probability na siya ay brown ng buhok tapos siya ay female. Okay? So, in symbol, pwedeng gawin natin P. Gawin natin A is equals to brown. Okay? B is equals to female. Para simplified lang, no? So, brown and female, so pwede maging A and B. So, ang symbol natin ng and ay yung ganito, and B. Pero hindi pa pala natin discuss yung N and B. Okay. Wait lang. Okay. Wait lang, balikan ko lang yung slide. Wait lang. Okay, saan na yan? Okay. So, yung gagamitin pala muna natin is, pinapahanap niya is A union of B. Okay? Para ma-apply natin yung intersection. So, later natin gamitin to. So, yung third question niya is, yung probability na siya ay A union of B. Okay? So, siya ay may brown hair and female siya. Okay? So, based sa formula natin kanina, ng P...
Sir, hindi po kita yung...
Ay, sorry.
Nakatakip po.
Okay. Okay na? Okay na ba? Okay na?
Okay na po.
So, A intersection of B, A union of B pala yung hinahanap. Okay? So, yung formula natin kanina ng A union of B is P of A plus P of B minus P, A and B. Okay? So, equals sa P of A plus P of B minus P, A, and B. Okay. So, natin makukuha yan. So, yung first one, yung P of A, may value na tayo na 50 over 120. Yung second one, yung P of B, may value tayo na 60 over 120. Then, paano yung P of A and B natin? Okay? So, yung sa P, A, and B, so, P, A, and B is ilan yung brown hair tapos yung female siya. Okay? So, mula dun sa ano natin, sa table natin, ito yun, ano? Ilan yung A, yung sinasatisfy niya na brown yung buhok niya, then ilan yung female siya. So, 30. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung space natin dito, minus 30 over 120. Okay? So, pag pinapakuha yung intersection ng A, union of B, so we have 50 over 120 plus 60 over 120 minus 30. So, yung answer natin is 2/3 or 66.67%. Okay? Question po dito? Okay na tayo dito?
Ayos na po, sir.
Okay. Okay. Another example. So, okay. Okay. So, yung isang example is meron tayong 2 dice, halimbawa. So, yung unang probability, halimbawa na natin. So, ito ay dun pa din sa example ng Sir Irvin, ha? So, yung unang set natin is, ano siya? So, yung first die natin. So, halimbawa, meron tayong first and second die, no? Okay? So, yung first die natin is, ang lalabas sa kanya is yung 1 na number, no? Tapos, yung condition natin kasunod is yung second die natin is lalabas din ng 1 na sagot. Okay? So, hanapin muna natin yung individual probability. So, alam mo, pinapahanap is ano yung probability na ang makuha natin is A, U, B. So, ibig sabihin, probability na makuha natin na first ay yung first die natin is 1 is yung green die natin is 1. Okay?
1 po.
So, following yung formula, PA plus PB minus P, A, and B. Okay? So, di ba 36 yung original na number of outcomes natin, no? So, yung sa 36 na yon, mula dun sa tree diagram natin kanina, ilang beses siya pwedeng 1 yung unang lumabas?
6 po.
6, no? Kasi base dito sa example natin kanina, sana yan? Ito. Okay, ito yung die natin. Tapos meron tayong 6 na outcome dito na pwedeng 6 yung lumabas. Na 1 yung lumabas. Okay? Then same din dun sa kabila, yung second die natin, meron tayong 6 outcomes din 6 outcomes na pwedeng 1 din yung lumabas. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yung probability muna nung una. Okay, sorry. Okay? Yung probability muna na yung una lumabas yung first die natin as 1 is 6 over total number of die na combination natin ng outcome is 36. No? Then yung sa B, yung second die natin is 1 yung lalabas. Meron din tayong 6 over 36. Okay. So, paano ngayon yung P and B natin, no? So, para dito sa form na to. So, P, A, and P. Okay. So, ilang beses pwede lumabas na 1 and 1 siya?
1 po.
Once lang, di ba? So, 1 over 36. So, pag pinapahanap yung union o yung probability na pwedeng isa, pwedeng dalawa, o pwedeng parehas siyang 1, yun yung ibig sabihin, di ba, ng union is equals to 6 over 36 plus 6 over 36 minus 1 over 36. So, we have 11 over 36 or equals yan sa 30.56%. Okay? Question po regarding this example po?
Wala po, sir.
Wala.
Wala naman.
Okay. So next is yung may special cases daw ang pagkuha ng union ng two events. So kapag halimbawa mutually exclusive yung event natin. So paano malalaman kung mutually exclusive siya? No? So base din sa yan. So mutually exclusive events. So two events are mutually exclusive if they cannot occur at the same time. No? They cannot occur at the same time. So another word for mutually exclusive is disjoint. Okay? So pag sinabing disjoint siya, so probability of them occurring together is 0. So ibig sabihin, i-check mo para malaman mo kung mutually exclusive yung event na tinatakal mo, dapat kunin mo yung probability niya together. Tapos kapag nag-equate siya sa 0, ibig sabihin, mutually exclusive siya. So, in graphical representation, ito po yun. No? So, ibig sabihin, kapag mutually exclusive event yung pinapahanap sa atin, tapos pinapahanap yung union niya, okay? Diba, ito yung formula niya. PA plus PB minus PA and B. Okay? So, since kapag mutually exclusive siya, PA and B is equals to 0, this will be equals to 0. Kaya naging formula niya ngayon is ito na lang, P of A plus P of B, which is itong nandito. Okay? Then, for non-mutually exclusive events, yung formula niya is yung the same pa din yung kanina. Okay? So, example niya, wait, kunin ko yung okay. So, halimbawa, yung sa example natin kanina, so yung sa same student, to. So, we have halimbawa itong example nito, 120 student. Tapos, 20 na male is brown ang buhok, tapos 40 is hindi. Sa female, 30 ang brown, 30 ang hindi. So, kapag mutually exclusive sila, ang magiging sagot natin ngayon is hindi 2/3, no? Kasi mawawala na yung itong part na to. Okay? So, mawawala yung 30 over 1 over 2, over 120. So, kung mutually exclusive siya, mangyayari ngayon is so P A U B is equals to P of A plus P of B. Okay? So, yung kanina, yung male with brown hair natin, sige, kunin ko yung table, no? Tapos try natin ibahin yung, ano. Okay, so ito yung given. So, halimbawa, hanapin natin is probability na ano siya? Male and brown ang buhok. Then probability na siya ay female and brown ang buhok. Then yung union nung dalawa. So, assume natin itong letter A, assume natin itong B. So, yung union niya, considering na siya ay mutually exclusive. Okay? So, yung sa first one natin, probability na siya ay male tsaka brown ng buhok. So, brown tsaka male. So, meron tayong 20. So, ang probability niya will be 20 over 120. So, number 2, probability na siya ay female tsaka brown ng buhok. So, 30 over 120. So, sa number 3, yung P, A, U, B natin will now be P of A plus P of B. So, this will be 20 over 120 plus 30 over 120, where we have 50 over 120, or equivalent to 41.67%. Okay? So, ganun din doon sa die kanina. So, halimbawa, so, let's say for example, yung set A natin is yung dice natin is mag-sum up to 3. No? Then yung set B natin is dice natin is magsasum ng 6. Okay? So, kailangan hanapin natin yung probability muna nung individual events para makuha natin yung union, yung mutually exclusive event natin. Okay? So, kailangan muna natin yung sum of 3. So, kailangan natin probability of A. So, ilang beses pwedeng mag-sum ng 3 yung die natin. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at 6. Ito yung first die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So, ang pwede lang is 1 and 2 plus 2 and 1. Okay? Kapag 3, i-partner natin sa isa pang die, it will be greater than 30. So, ibig sabihin, meron lang tayong 2 possible outcomes. Okay? So, yung P of A natin will be equals to 2 over, ilan yung combination natin for dice? 36. Okay? Then next, yung probability ng B. So, ang B naman natin is sum of 6. Pwede siya mag-sum of 6. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at 6. Okay? So, si 1, pwede natin pair sa 5, same as 5 and 1. Si 2, pwede natin pair sa 4, same as 4 and 2. Si 3, pwedeng mag-pair kay 3, Okay? Meron pa ba? Si 5, meron na. Si 6, hindi na pwede kasi it will be greater than 6. So, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, equal siya sa 5 outcomes. Okay? So, yung probability ng B natin will be 5 over 36. Ngayon, pag pinapakuha yung union natin na magiging siyang na pwede siyang maging 3, mag-add sa 3, pero pwede din siyang mag-add sa 6, no? Equals yan sa P of A plus P of B minus P of A and B. Pero since mutually exclusive sila, okay, so magiging 0 to. This will be 236 plus 5 over 36. So this will be 7 over 36. Okay? Or 19.44%. Okay? Next is yung balikan natin yung sa complement, no? Yung third property natin.
Okay.
So, pag sinabing complement, so, bawa, may A tayo, so represented siya as may exponent na C, no? Okay, so we know that for any event A, yung intersection ng set A and complement ng AC will be equal sa 0. Okay? So wala siyang magiging the same na term kasi di ba pag complement nga is kinukuha natin yung outside nung universe natin, no? So halimbawa ito yung universe, no? Then ito yung set A natin. So, di ba ang kino-consider natin complement ni A is lahat ng values na nasa labas. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng element ni complement of A is not present in complement ni set A. Kaya, 0 yung sagot sa probability niya. Okay? Tapos, since yung probability nung A and C will occur. Okay? So, lagi siyang equate sa 1. Okay? So, di ba ibig sabihin nito is P of A plus P of AC. Okay? Tapos, hindi siya pwedeng mangyari. Kaya, yung P, A, and C niya, as according dito, sa given nating answer dito, is equals to 0. Ito, no? Okay. So, this will be P of A plus P of AC. Pero since nasa isang space sila, so yung property number 4 natin, na ang summation of probability ng event is always equals to 1. Okay? So, para makuha natin yung probability ng complement of A, pwede natin i-transpose yung probability of A. So, pwedeng gawin natin 1 minus P of A. So, ibig sabihin kung may situations tayo na kailangan natin yung complement of A, pwede natin gawin is kunin natin yung probability originally nung set A, then i-minus lang natin sa 1. Yun lang ibig sabihin. Ano? Okay? So, for example, so, okay. So, gamitin na lang din natin ulit yung sa number of, ano. Okay, ito. Itong example na to. So, same example. So, probability, halimbawa, yung first probability is siya ay male. So, pwede siyang maging 60 over 120. So, pag halimbawa pinapahanap Ano ba yung complement ng male? Kabaliktaran ng male, hindi female, no? So, sabihin, male C, no? Complement. So, alam natin na, kung titingnan natin yung table, alam natin na 60 over 120 din siya. Pero kung applying natin yung formula ng complement, so 1 minus P of male, so this will be 1 minus 60 over 120. So this will be also 60 over 120. Okay? Question regarding complement?
Wala po.
Okay na tayo sa complement. Okay? Last is yung tinatawag nating independent independent and dependent events, no? So, wait lang. Okay. So, ito, yung sa dependent events. So, we found that P, A, and B directly from the table. Okay. The rule for calculating P and B depends on the idea of independent and dependent variables. So, sabi, independent variable siya if the occurrence or non-occurrence of one of the event does not change the probability of the occurrence of the other event. So, hindi na naapektuhan yung probability ng kasunod. No? So, meron tayong ina-apply na conditional probability when considering yung mga independent events natin. So, sa conditional probability, ito yung formula niya. So, pag halimbawa hinahanap yung A given B, ang formula natin is P, A and B over P of B, given na yung probability of B is not equals to 0. Okay? So, apply natin sa example. Okay. Okay. Anong nakikita nila ngayon? Yung graph na ba nakikita nila? Yung graphing paper?
Opo.
Opo.
Okay.
Opo.
Okay. Punta tayo sa conditional probability. Let's say, for example, ano bang mas maganda-ganda example? Okay. Halimbawa, nag-toss tayo ng fair coin twice. Okay. Okay. So, nag-toss tayo ng coin twice. Tapos, ang given set natin is yung A natin, yung head, second toss natin is head. Yung B natin, yung first toss natin is head. Okay? So, ang una is, pinapahanap is yung probability given na yung second toss, probability na yung second toss natin ay head given yung first toss natin ay head. Okay? So, kung nag-toss tayo ng coin ng dalawang beses, ito yung first toss, second toss, okay? So, it's either head and tail, toss, head, tail, head, tail. Okay? So, yung probability na siya ay head sa second toss is HH, HT, wait lang ha. HH, HT, TH, and TT. Okay? So yung kailangan natin probability na yung second toss, yung first toss natin, yung second toss is head given first toss is head. Okay? So by formula, ito ay P A and B over P of B. Okay? So yung probability na mangyari si A and B na parehas head sila is ilan? 1 over 4. Okay? Yung probability na first toss natin is head lang siya. Okay? So ilan yung head ang lumabas? So we have 1, 2. So we have 2 over 4. Okay? So 2 over 4. Okay? So mangyari dito is ilan? So this will be 1/2, no? So 1/4 times 4 over 2. Cancel out to. So this will be 1/2. So yun yung ibig sabihin na pwede mangyari yung second toss given first toss yung head. So 1/2 yung probability niya. Then kung halimbawa, yung probability na second toss is head pero not B. So ibig sabihin hindi head yung first toss is, so hindi magbabago si A kasi same lang tayo ng probability. So ito yung P of A, sorry. P of A and okay. Ito yung P of A and B. Ito yung P of B. Okay? So dito kailangan natin yung P of A tapos not B. So ibig sabihin, ang kailangan natin ngayon is head yung second toss tapos tail yung first toss. Okay? So pwedeng ilang beses mangyari, once lang din, no? Itong tail head, yung pangatlo. So this will be 1/4 also. Okay? Yung probability na siya ay not B. Okay? So yung P of A and not B is equals to 1/4. And then yung P of not B, ibig sabihin yung siya ay tail lang. Okay? Tail yung first toss is dalawang beses lang din. Yung third and fourth outcome natin. So 2/4 din to. Okay? So pag sinubstitute natin 1/4 over 2/4, so equals din siya sa 1/2. Okay? Question regarding sa first example ng conditional probability? Any question?
Wala po, sir.
Okay.
Wala po, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, let's have another one. So, gagawin ko yung sa normal distribution, i-re-record ko na lang, no? Tapusin lang natin yung probability kasi I know siguro gutom na din kayo or kumakain na kayo during this time. Okay lang naman, no? Okay? So, itong next example, so let's try. So, second example, a bowl contains 5 M&Ms. Okay? So, may 2 red and 3 blue. Randomly select 2 candies and define that secondary candy is red. Okay. So, meron tayong box, no? Meron tayong M&M, 2 are red. Okay. Then, 3 ay blue. Okay. Randomly select two candies and define. I-define daw natin na si A, yung first set natin is yung second candy natin is red. Then yung first candy natin, yung second case natin, first candy natin is blue. Okay? So, okay. Yung tanong na una niya is randomly select two candies and define A, secondary is red. Okay. Kunin natin yon. So, ang gusto niyong malaman is yung probability na yung second candy natin is red given na yung first candy natin ay blue. Okay? So, using the formula, we have P, A, and B over P of B. So, kunin muna natin si P, A, and B. Okay? Si P, A, and B, paano na makukuha yan? So, anong formula nito? Wait lang. So, yung probability na yung first candy natin, so, gawa tayong ano. So, first selection. So, kailangan gawin natin yung parang tree diagram niya. So, ito yung first candy. Second candy. Okay? So, sa first candy, so meron tayong in total 5 candies sa loob. So, sa first candy, para mangyaring kulay blue siya, is 3/5. Then, sa second na para maging red siya, is 2/4. Okay? So, paano mangyari na A and B siya? So, itong 3/5 is pertaining dun sa P of B, no? Tama bang analogy ko? I-baguhin natin. So, ang probability na makuha natin na sa first natin is blue ay equal sa 3/5. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pag kinuha natin yung complement niyan, yun yung probability na yung makukuha natin is red sa first attempt, no? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, ito yung during first attempt to. Okay? So, yung P of A natin is 2/5. Then, sa second attempt, yung probability makuha natin yung red na candy is 2/4 kasi nabawasan na ng isa. Okay? Then, yung complement niya will be 2/4. Huh? Or 1/2 na lang. Okay? Tama ba? Wait lang ha. Okay. I-try kong represent sa sa tree diagram. So, meron tayong red, meron tayong blue. Yan yung sa first. Tapos, yung succeeding niya, pwede siyang mag-red, pwede siyang mag-blue, at mag-blue. ito, and beam red, red, blue, blue. Okay. Red, 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 blue. So pag ito yung ginawa nating analogy, mahaba pala to. Okay, so wait lang ha. I-analyze ko lang to. Two is red and is blue. Wait lang ha. So, ito yung solution niya, ano? Ano nyo lang. Ano nakikita nyo screen? Yung PowerPoint? Tama ba?
Opo.
Okay.
Opo.
So, PA and B. Kailangan makuha natin yung PA and B. Yung pwede mangyari, yung dalawa. So, ilan times siya pwede mangyari? Yung PA and B. Okay. Pag ginamit natin yung tree diagram, kailangan ano natin siya, i-represent natin isa-isa yung mga balls natin, no? Pero mas ano kasing approach yung tree diagram, mas ano siya, mas sure, mahabang process pero mas sure yung sagot natin, no? Okay. So, I'll try na i-ano muna yung sa tree diagram, no? Before we proceed dun sa ano natin. Okay. Okay, so i-construct natin tree diagram niya. So red 1, red 2, tapos blue 1, blue 2, and blue 3. Okay. So ito yung first outcomes natin. R1, R2, R1, B1, R1, B2, R1, B3. Okay. Next is si R2. Tapos maging R1, B1, B2, and B3. So we have another 4. So R2, R1, R2, B1, R2, B2, and R2, B3. Okay. Next, we have B1. So pwede tayo magkameron ng R1, R2, B2, tsaka B3. So we have B1, R1, B1, R2, B1, B2, B1, B3. Okay. Next is B2. So we have R1, R2, B1, and B3. So we have B2, R1.
Sir, medyo may nakaharang po ulit.
Anong nakaharang? Hindi nyo pa nakikita yung graph? Anong nakikita nyong ano ngayon?
Okay na sir, nawala na po.
Okay na. Okay. Okay. So, balikan natin to. So, B2, B1. So, B2, B3. Then, finally, we have B3. So, we have R1, R2, B1, B2. So, we have B3, R1, B3, R2, B3, B1, tsaka B3, and B2. Okay. All in all, we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 outcomes, no? So, yung first natin na hinahanap kanina is yung P given A given B. So, ibig sabihin, yung second natin is red, tapos first natin is blue. Okay? Second ay red, tapos first ay blue. So, ano-ano yun? Ilan yun? So, we have 1. Okay. Kasi natin yun. Kunin natin yung formula nito. So, yung formula nito is P A and B over P of B. Okay? So, kailan mangyayari na siya ay blue at red, no? Blue-red yung hinahanap natin P, A, and B. Magiging siyang blue-red. So, bilangin natin. So, blue-red. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Hindi. B na pala yun. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So, we have 6 over. Yung total nating outcomes is 20. Okay? Then, yung PB natin is yung ilan yung first ay blue. Okay? Yung first ay blue. So, try natin. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? So, lahat na may B1, B2, B3 ang start, no? So, we have 12 over 20. So, 12 over 20. So, this will be 6 over 20 times 20 over 12. So, magiging 6 over 12 or simply 1/2 yung answer natin, no? As given dun sa solution natin sa ano. Okay? Then yung next question niya is paano naman daw kung P, A, tapos not B? Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kailangan natin yung P of A not and not B over probability of not B. Okay? So, yung sa first one, A tsaka and not B. So, dapat kukunin natin is red-red lang. Okay? Lahat ng combination na may red-red. So, we have 1, 2. So, we only have 2 combination na red-red, no? So, meron tayong 2 over 20. Then, yung nasa ilalim, not B. So, ibig sabihin, yung starting outcome natin is red. So, meron tayong R1 and R2 nag-start. So, meron tayong 8 outcomes. So, 8 over 20. So, this will be 2 over 20 times 20 over 8. Cancel out. So, we have 1/4. Okay? So, when we check yung given natin na slide, kasi hindi ko alam kung na-explain siya sa to. Kaya siya naging 1/2 tsaka 1/4 dito. Okay? Okay. Any question pa regarding this one? Hello?
Wala na po.
Wala na? Okay. So, I think dito ko na i-end muna yung lecture, no? So, this ends our discussion para dun sa probability part, no? Then, para dun sa normal distribution, mag-record na lang ako later ng discussion ng kahit dalawang example regarding normal distribution, kung paano gamitin yung z-table and paano i-plot yung bell curve natin, no? Okay?
Ready po, sir.
Okay? So if you don't have any more question, this ends our lecture for today. So thank you so much for attending this class. So again, exam is on Friday. So yung times ng schedule nyo is the same nung lecture natin, no? So for section G002 and 006, same time kayo, 8:30 to 10:30. Then G018 kayo is 10:30 to 12:30. Okay?
Okay po.
Nasa Neo po yun.
Yes, sa Neo LMS yun ilalagay. Wala pa ako na ilalagay pero doon ko ilalagay syempre. Kung halimbawa may mga difficult, makiki-PM nga po sa akin nung may mga areas kasi ngayon na wala pa din access masyado sa electricity tsaka sa internet connection, no? So please message me kung may concern kayo nun para maayos ko kung isasabay ko kayo sa Friday or I'll give you a different set, no? Okay?
Sir, thank you.
So if you don't have any more question, thank you so much and stay safe po, no? Okay?
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you po, sir.
Ako